Once upon a time, Sandy Farrist was a realtor. Now instead of homes, she's selling pecan pies.
Look, darling. These are so good.
Farrist started playing with ingredients and came up with a recipe that her husband loved.
I can't just follow a whole recipe. What I do is I create and play, and it just ends up to where I have something totally different almost than what the recipe started out as.
Farrist had to keep making more pies to figure out how she did it.
We had some guests over, and they said it was the best pecan pie they had ever eaten.
I even told her I'm not a pecan pie eater. I just don't really like them. Now I have one all the time. I love them.
So any chance I had, I would give my pies to family and friends for gifts.
That's when Farrist took a class on starting a business, added an apostrophe T to her name, and created Farrist of them All pecan pies. During the 6-week holiday season, she'll ship about 400 pies across the nation. Keep in mind, she carefully selects each pecan and bakes every single pie herself.
People will ask, well, don't you want to branch out? And I'll say, no, if you think pecan pie, think the fairest of them all. And then that way I won't be one of many.
Something that's important for Sandy is how her pie looks. Besides the fancy packaging, she adds in a poem in every box about how her business got started. She decided to do this after she ordered some pies herself and wasn't impressed.
They were easy to order and they looked pretty in the picture, but then they were stale and they popped out of an ugly styrofoam box with a chip of dry ice.
People can now also buy Farrist of them All pies at LaDonna's Fancy Foods on Cherry Street, and Farrist says this is just the beginning.
Who knows? I mean, I could be another Mrs. Smith, Mrs. Fields, I don't know. We'll see.
Mrs. Farrist.
That's right.
For 918moms.com, Carrie Netherton, News on 6.